Good morning, everybody. Good morning, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to our TypeScript lessons. This is gonna be the second TypeScript lesson in English. Without wasting any time, I'd like to start up our lesson. So far, we have completed 7 files. We have run 7 files, and in this course we'll go on with lesson 008. Here I define 2 variables such as number first and number second. This is all these are variables number type 10 and 2, and I also assign another variable as result, that stands for result. Of course, it's a number and it is initialized as 0. And with this example, you guys, I'd like to show you arithmetic operations, operators, sum, difference, subtraction, or other saying, multiplication, division, and division with remaining, and increment and decrement. And this is my first variable, this is my second variable. So just simply summing 2 variables, the result will be displayed, will be printed here, and subtraction or difference will be displayed by means of this console log method here, and also multiplication will be displayed, number first and multiplied by number 2. And this is the division, and this is the division with remaining, or other saying, modulo arithmetic, and this is the increment value, and this is the decrement value. So when I run this file by means of TSC, that stands for TypeScript compiler, I obtain JavaScript file, in fact 008 JavaScript, and as you see, it's very similar to TypeScript syntax. However, I can run this JavaScript file by means of Nodejs here, like this, and sum 10 plus 2 equals to 12, the difference equals to 8, product 10 times 2 equals to 20, and this is the quotient, and this is the remaining, and this is the increment of 10 after plus plus, and this is the decrement of 2 after minus minus. And this is the TypeScript file 009. Let me show you. This time I'd like to show you relational operators here. When we talk about relational operators, we consider greater than or less than, or greater than or equal to, and similarly less than or equal to, and equality or identity, and negation also. Or negation equality, just as you expected, number first and number second are our variables, and at first I would like to print out their initial value, value of number 1 and number of value number 2 will be displayed on separate lines, and after that I assign my result variable so as to include the result of this logical relational comparison in case number first greater than number second. That means it's gonna give a positive result or a positive true logic, and just result will be a positive expression such as true. And how about this one? Number first less than number second. In this case this is gonna give a true result. In fact, number first stands for 5 and number second stands for 9. Actually 5 is less than 9, so this result will give true. This result will give false. And how about this one? This is still false again, and this is also true. And how about this one? Result will be assigned as the result of this identity comparison. In fact, the result of this identity comparison will give a false, because number 1 is not equal to number second. That's why the result of this expression will give a false result, false expression. And how about this one? Actually, the interpretation of this notation will be like this, you guys. Isn't that number first equals to number second? Actually, it gives a positive result, a positive logic, true logic, and the result of this one also will be displayed as true. And previously, I have already converted this TypeScript file into JavaScript, and I simply make it run, and I'd like to show you the result to you by using Nodejs.exe. Okay, value of number 1, 5, 9. Number 1 greater than number 2. This is false because this is not a correct expression. How about this one? This is true. In fact, 5 is less than 9, and this is also false. This is true, and this is false. However, the last one will stand for a true result, so true is displayed on the screen. However, yes, this is file 010 with extension ts, and when I edit this file, just I can see two variables assigned, average and percentage. Both are a number type, 20 and 90, and I here recalled my console log method. Value of average value. Okay, this is the paraphrasing string, and this is the value. It's gonna print out as 20, and this part also percentage will be printed out as 90. This is the initial values or explanatory title. And how about this one? Just look here, double ampersand or double and sign. Double and sign stands for logical and comparison, and when we look this double ampersand sign, we have to look the first part, the previous part, and the second part, I mean the last part, and distinctly we calculate the previous part and the second part, in fact, whether average greater than 50. Actually, average is 20, and this part gives a false result. False, and any type will give always false. Regardless, this is gonna give a true or false. The result of this expression will give false, and it's gonna print out false as a result of this comparison. This is the paraphrasing expression. How about this logical operation? Double vertical lines. This stands for logical OR. In fact, logical OR means that one of the operands is true, the result will become true. So average greater than 50, yes, this part will give a positive result. That's to say a true result. And how about a percentage greater than 80? Of course, percentage is 90, and of course it's greater than 80. So it's gonna give a positive true result. And here, how about this one? Average greater than 50? No. The result will give no. However, just look at this negation sign, exclamation mark, that stands for negation. It's gonna convert this logical false expression so as to be true, and as a result, this is gonna print out true. In fact, actually, I have already converted this one, and when I run this by means of Node.js, just you can see here. Okay, this is true, this is false, this is true, and these are the initial value, or the explanation line just displayed as I said. How about our next TS file? 11, file 11. So just when I edit this file, I hear bitwise comparison, logical comparison. It's symbolized with a single ampersand and single vertical line. That's to say, it's gonna perform to they are going to perform by means of bitwise manners. What is a bitwise operation? In fact, when we talk about bitwise, we talk about decimal number, binary number. In fact, here I assign variable a so as to be 2. That means the corresponding binary equivalent of b is 0, 1, 0. And how about this one? 1, 1. Actually, this stands for the units digit. This is the two's digit. And 2 plus 1 equals to 3. 2 plus 0 equals to 2. And how about the result of this A and B comparison, logical comparison? When I say A and B, that means all the corresponding bits, or the relevant bits, will be compared 1 to 1 so as to get the result. 1 and 1 will give 1, and 0, 1, 0 and 1 will give 0. That means the result will give 1, 0. And how about OR comparison? A and B, that means it's gonna give a result of 1, 1. And how about this one? This is the negation, in fact, or complementary operation. That stands for this is gonna be -4, in fact, or other saying 100. It's just you can consider it with 3 digits, 100, and the result will be printed also. How about this one? Double arrowheads. Double arrowheads to left. That means shift left. In digital technology, double shift or shift left stands for multiplication, in fact, multiplication by 2. And here A is shifted to left. How many times? B times. And how about this one? This is shift right. That means A will be divided by 2. How many times? B times. So just when I look here, I just forget to mention here, this stands for exclusive OR, you guys. Exclusive OR means that only one of the operand is 0 or 1. The result will be true, in fact. When the difference from the OR operation, for OR operation, 2 of the operands could be 1. However, in XOR it's not accepted. Just only one of it becomes 1, and the result will become 1, or other saying true. And this was the negation. This is the shift left, shift right operation. And just in order to see the result of shift left, how many times? B times. B means 3. So the number A will be multiplied by itself 4 times, in fact, or 3 times. 2, 4, 4 times 4, 16, and 16 times 2, 32. Just I make 16. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 16. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. That's to say 2 to the power of 4, in fact. That's gonna give the result 16. How about this one? This is the somehow division. So this number 2 is divided by 2, and once again, so it's going to give a result of 0, because all the bits are shifted to the right, and all the digits will be filled with 0. So the result will become 0. And how about the next 12th file, okay, with TS extension. I here would like to show you arithmetic operations such as plus stands for multiplication, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulo arithmetic. However, by means of this notation, this stands for A plus equals to B. That means A equals to A plus B. Similarly, just once again, this one, okay. Similarly, this one also, a plus a minus equals to b. That means a equals to a minus b, and similarly this is a equals to a times b, or a multiplied by b, and this is a multiplied by b, a divided by b, and a divided by b with remaining. And when I run this JavaScript file, okay, and the results will be displayed on the screen. I'd like to show you file 13. Here I'd like to show you a negation here. At first I assign a value for x so as to include contain 4, and after that I assign another variable y so as to assign as minus x, and I here recall console log method separately for x and for y, and it displays, it outputs 4 and minus 4. And however, how about 14ts? Okay, here I define a message variable so as to be a string, and the string will be hello plus world. With the help of this example, in fact, I'd like to show you concatenation characteristic, in fact, concatenation feature. It is possible to concate two strings such as hello and world, and after concatenation I assign the resultant string into my variable message msg, and after that I simply recall console log method by accepting this argument msg, and when I run this one, hello world will be printed on the screen. And this was the end of TypeScript lesson second, you guys. TypeScript will be a long run. In fact, so far we have seen 14 snippets, code snippets. I have already prepared around 100. So day by day, week after week, I will be showing you, I will be presenting you TypeScript codes converted into JavaScript, and after that run by means of Nodejs each time, and you will have an idea, you will get an idea how the syntax of TypeScript is, and that's gonna go on like this, you guys. Thanks for your interest, thanks for your time, and thank you very much for watching me. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel, and bye now.